So we're at the site of the Little Bend game production area north of Pierce, South Dakota, where we're doing a prescribed burn. And for us as an agency, this is one of the largest prescribed burns we've ever done. Over 2,000 acres, probably pushing closer to 2,500 acres. And today is a collaborative effort between Game Fish and Parks, South Dakota Wildland Fire, and other agencies and volunteer fire departments out here helping conduct this very strategic prescribed burn. The reason we're doing the burn is for habitat management. This particular GPA has not had any grassland applied management to it for quite some time. The thatch and grass is getting very thick, and prescribed burn is one of those tools that we can use to help rejuvenate the natural vegetation, native grassland species, flowering species, and just enhance the overall habitat on the game production area.
This great opportunity that we have today is a result of 5 years of planning. And so what goes into that first is we need to create objectives, so Game Fish and Parks owns this property. What do they want to accomplish? What's the purpose of why we're out here, right? And then once they tell us that, once we get those objectives built, then the next step is what type of fire does it take to create those objectives? What type of conditions does it take to create those objectives? And from there, we're able to develop what's really called a burn window, which is those parameters, those weather and fuel conditions that will come together to meet those objectives that Game Fish and Parks wants to accomplish out here. This ecosystem grew up with fire. The soil will warm up and the grasses will green up, and the wildlife will be in here soon after we're done.
The real tell will be to come out this fall and see what it looks like in comparison to this spring, and you're going to see a massive difference from the half of the GPA that's not burned to the other half on the west side that is burned. And we're going to see some quality habitat this year already, but really it's the long-term effect then over the next 3 to 5 to 10 years where we're really going to see the positive impact.
About 2.5 months since the burn at Little Bend, and as you can see, the results speak for themselves. I'm standing in a sea of quickly growing grasses. The animals are here, there's deer, there's birds, there's bugs. It's really night and day. If you take a look, you can see where the burn areas are, and it's something else. These grasses are completely different from the other side, kind of a completely different color, kind of restoring some health back to the prairie and giving it a good shot in the arm.